The next thing we'll want to do is download and install the CEMPRA R Shiny application to our computer. So we can do that by going to GitHub to a repository under this URL. I'll put it in the comments to this video. Once you're here, it should look something like this. You'll click this green button that says code, and then we'll go download zip. We'll wait for that to download. And then we pull it up, we should see something like this. I'll extract these locally. I can close the older version of R now, and then I'll go into the folder for the CEMPRA R Shiny application. When I go into the folder, make sure you unzip it. You'll be looking for a file with a blue icon with the extension rproj that looks something like this, called CEMPRA R Shiny. This is the main CEMPRA R Shiny application. I'll double click to open it within our studios. We can also open the project from our studios by going to File, Open. Once in here, I'll go to a file that's called global.r. If you don't see the main panel display, click Show All Panels, just to get a display that looks something like this. Again, we'll go to a file called global.r, click it to open, and then it will come up in the console in the top left corner like this. There's a few dependencies we need to install first. We only have to do this once on our computer, but I'll go ahead and install those here. I can either install them manually, or I can let RStudio install them for me. Again, when I'm in the file called global.r, I'll look for a yellow banner prompting me to install the dependencies. I'll click install, and I'll wait while they install in the background. You should see some updates to the console here as the packages install. Okay, so that actually took me about 5 minutes to install all the packages. It might go faster or slower depending on your internet connection there. The final thing we have to do is install the CEMPRA R package. The CEMPRA R package is actually independent from the CEMPRA R Shiny application. Well, the R Shiny application is the web tool that lets us run workshops and demos. The CEMPRA R package is independent from it. The CEMPRA R package is like any other R package. However, at this time, it's not currently hosted on CRAN, so we'll have to install it manually. I can do that by running these 4 commands in the RStudio console. The first command is install packages devtools or developer tools. We'll load the package devtools, and then we'll use the package devtools to install the CEMPRA R package. So go ahead and copy these 4 commands. They'll also be down in the chat there, so you don't have to type out each character here. Then I'll go to the console. And then in the console, I'll click Control-V to paste, and then I'll press Enter, and I'll let these run. So first it will install devtools. Then it will use devtools to install the CEMPRA R package. Finally, once the CEMPRA package is installed, I'll go back to the global file in the CEMPRA R Shiny application, and now we're ready to run the application. There's a few different ways we can run the application. The first option is clicking the green button right here, or we can also type Shiny Run App in the console, and that will launch the application. For convenience, I'll just click the Run App button. I'll wait a moment and the RShiny application will be launched in its own browser. I can either use the RStudio object here, or I can click the button Open in Browser to view the application in something like Edge or Google Chrome. As we go through the application, we can see the different components as they load up for the first time. Here we're on the map page, the population model, and so on. I'll close out of this for now. To stop the application, I can either close RStudio or push the red stop button here. These setup and initialization tasks only have to be completed once on your computer. In future sessions, to launch the RShiny application, all we have to do is navigate to this directory on our computer where we've downloaded the RShiny application, click the R project file, wait for RStudio to load, and then once loaded, we can just click the green Run App button. We don't have to worry about installing any of the dependencies into the future. Again, I wait a second as it loads, and then the application comes up here. Thanks, and that's the end of this video for installing the CEMPRA R package and RShiny application.